Hey there and welcome. We're excited to have you with us, and I hope this video can help you run that tournament of yours. Let's get started. First things first. The Things to Do page walks you through the first key things in setting up a tournament, including filling out your tournament details, creating an event for a game, and if your event is in person, describing your event venue. After submitting these things, you can submit your tournament for approval. There's a lot of things on this tournament admin page that SmashGG can do, so let's dive into some pages that can help your tournament launch. On the left side of your page, you can navigate through your tournament admin. The Details page goes to where you edited details just before. Beyond simple details, you're able to insert a couple more things like a Facebook event link or contact information so your attendees can reach out to you, and even your event's social information. Highly recommended is adding a short URL and makes it easy for people to come back to your tournament page. If you're running a tournament with the team, you can add them with permissions. Simply select the Add Admin button and search for your team's SmashGG usernames. You're able to give people 4 types of roles, with permissions ranging from only reporting matches to administering the whole page. If you're not sure which one to give, I'd recommend giving the admin role. Click on Event Setup to check out what games and events are offered for your tournament. To be specific, we define an event as a particular game and tournament format offered at a tournament. For example, a Rocket League tournament with team tournaments and 1v1 tournaments are going to have a separate event for each. You should have set one up here earlier while filling out things to do, but you can delete and add events here as needed. Publishing controls what the public can see. This is where you'll want to go to first if people are reporting errors on your page or can't access parts of it. In registration settings, you can set end registration deadlines here and customize what attendees can see in the registration process. Registration fields is where you can charge registration fees or leave it default as a free tournament. We define a venue fee as the fee paid by an attendee to attend the tournament, whereas an event fee is the fee going towards a particular game's event, mostly in the form of a prize pool or something. For venue fees, you can offer options such as competitor passes or spectator passes, or you can make different tiers of registration based on when one registers. To do so, simply click on venue fee and select the multiple choice option. Also available is setting a total registration cap on the entire tournament. Hit Show Advanced Settings and set the cap there. Under Events, you can change event registration fees and options. Note that each event made in Event Setup will appear here. Beyond simply editing price, you can choose a variety of options, including whether a specific event's registration is public, or set a cap on specific events. Upon entering the attendee list, you can see all the basics of your attendees' information. You can also sort this list by the events they have entered, payment status, and whether they are in incomplete teams or not. Clicking on an attendee lets you edit one's basic registration options. This basically lets you select what events they have entered and whether they have paid for paid events, which is useful for tracking day of signups. On the top right of this page, you'll find 2 buttons. The Export button lets you export a file revealing absolutely everything in your attendee's registration. The Add Attendee button is to add someone new to your event. Typically, you'll want to find their existing SmashGG account, but we'll forgive you if they don't have one. Just enter in whatever name they want and select Create Player immediately under it. You would then enter them into whatever events they would register for and, if applicable, pay for. If you're running Teams events, be sure to check out the Teams list page. You can monitor all teams being created here and also create one yourself. From here, you can also add or remove players and set a captain here, done by clicking a star next to their name. A captain is able to manage their team and add or delete teammates as needed, as well as handle check-in for their team's matches. The last section we'll touch on is the payment setup. Tournaments paid by both cash and cards should take note of this section. Enabling cash payments is done by hitting the Enable On-Site button. As mentioned on the page, people can select this option and their registration will be marked as not having paid in the attendees list. With the PayPal and Stripe options, you can connect your accounts to a tournament page and link registration payments to it. You'll want to enable at least one of these 3 options before going live with your tournament. That should cover all your bases. You're now ready to go to publishing and let the world know of your tournament. Feel free to reach out to the Help Center and your support chat for any and all questions, and we'll be sure to see you later in setting up those brackets.